Usain Bolt didn't just break records, he broke the sound barrier. And being the fastest man alive didn't slow him down even after crossing the finish line. But how did he become so successful?
Myself. I was playing a charity game football match for soccer for UNICEF, and I ruptured my Achilles, so I actually just started walking okay again, so I didn't get to go, but I watched on TV.
Usain Bolt is more than a name. He's a global symbol of speed, confidence, and athletic dominance. He went from Olympic golds to viral celebrations. The Jamaican sprinter left an indelible mark not just on track and field, but on pop culture itself. His journey from a rural town to international stardom is a masterclass in talent meeting charisma. However, he wasn't without his flaws. Today, we take you on a journey into his life, scandals, and controversies.
Me, you, Tyson, Safa, Blake, I would definitely like to compete against Maurice Green.
As of this year, Usain Bolt's net worth was approximately $90 million, placing him among the highest-earning athletes in Olympic history, even though he never played a single professional team sport. What made him financially different from other sprinters is how he turned his speed into a personal brand worth millions. Endorsements are the foundation of Bolt's wealth, and his most lucrative deal is with Puma, which signed him at the age of 16 and has continued the relationship throughout his entire career. By the time he reached his peak, Bolt was earning over $10 million annually from Puma alone, making him one of their top-paid athletes globally. Other major brands like Gatorade, Visa, and Hublot followed suit. He also partnered with Nissan, Virgin Media, Optus in Australia, and Digicel, among others. These endorsements collectively brought in millions and continued even after his retirement. Bolt co-founded Bolt Mobility, an electric scooter company that shut down in 2023 due to financial issues. He also owns Champion Slave, which sells affordable razors, and a restaurant chain called Tracks and Records. His earnings from endorsements, appearances, and businesses have kept his net worth estimated around $90 million, though exact profit figures from these companies remain undisclosed. Bolt also earned a substantial income from appearance fees, especially during track meets like the Diamond League, where he received $250,000 to $300,000 just to show up, as he was a reliable ratings booster and crowd puller, making him indispensable. Well, now we know his worth. Join us as we go back in time to learn what the early life of Usain Bolt was like. Usain St. Leo Bolt was born on August the 21st of 1986 in Sherwood Content, a farming village in the parish of Trelawney, Jamaica, known for its sugarcane fields and dirt roads. His parents, Wellesley and Jennifer Bolt, owned and operated a local grocery store. The family wasn't wealthy, but they were hard-working and rooted in community values. Bolt has often credited his rural upbringing for keeping him grounded, even as his fame soared. From a young age, Bolt was full of energy. He was hyperactive, playful, and naturally competitive. He spent most of his childhood climbing trees or playing football in the street with his older brother Siddiqui, and imitating cricket legends like Waqar Younis and Sachin Tendulkar. Cricket was his first love, and he dreamed of becoming a professional fast bowler. At the age of 12, Bolt was already the fastest 100-meter runner at his school, despite not having received formal training. In 2001, he won his first international medal, a silver in the 400 meters at the Carifta Games. That same year, he competed in the IAAF World Youth Championships in Hungary, where he didn't medal but gained critical experience on the global stage. His true breakout came in 2002 at just 15 years old, when he became the youngest ever World Junior Gold medalist in the 200 meters at the World Junior Championships in Kingston, Jamaica. The home crowd roared as the lanky teenager crossed the finish line in 20.61 seconds. Not only did Bolt win gold, but he also led Jamaica's 4x400 meter relay team to silver and 4x100 meter to bronze. Bolt's teenage years weren't without setbacks, as he struggled with scoliosis, a condition that caused a curvature in his spine, which led to recurring hamstring problems. Doctors were concerned about his unusual height because as a teenager, he was already over 6 feet tall, and combined with scoliosis, that might have prevented him from ever competing at the highest level. His coaches developed a careful training regimen to strengthen his core and also manage the condition. His teenage journey was the birth of a global phenomenon. Before the Olympic golds, world records, and the signature lightning bolt pose and brand deals, there was a lanky boy from Sherwood Content who ran for fun, ran for pride, and eventually ran into the history books. Now that you know the story behind the man, let's walk you through his professional career and success.
Moments as the big man, the huge man, is introduced to the crowd, the great Usain Bolt, the top name in athletics.
Usain Bolt's professional career began with doubt. After a brilliant junior career, expectations were high, but Bolt's early years as a pro were plagued by inconsistency and injury. When he transitioned to senior-level competition, many wondered if his lanky 6'5" frame was too awkward for elite sprinting. His scoliosis and recurring hamstring issues certainly didn't help. His Olympic debut came at the 2004 Athens Games, which was unforgettable. Just 17 years old, he was eliminated in the first round of the 200-meter due to a hamstring injury. Critics whispered that he might be another overhyped Jamaican prodigy. Bolt took that personally. He quietly returned to training with new coaches, including the one who changed his life, Glenn Mills. Mills didn't just refine Bolt's technique, he re-engineered his mentality, instilling discipline while embracing Bolt's playfulness. By 2007, at the World Championships in Osaka, he earned a silver in the 200-meter, losing only to American sprinter Tyson Gay. It was the beginning of a turning point in his career, and Bolt realized he could compete with the best and beat them. At the Beijing Olympics in 2008, the world met a new kind of sprinter. In the 100-meter final, Bolt finished the race with an astonishing time of 9.69 seconds. And he did it while showboating for the last 20 meters, pounding his chest before the finish line. He followed it up with a 200-meter gold, setting a new world record of 19.30 seconds, breaking Michael Johnson's legendary mark. Days later, he won the 4x100-meter relay for Jamaica in record time, and Bolt left Beijing with 3 gold medals and 3 world records. At the 2009 World Championships in Berlin, Bolt ran the 100-meter in 9.58 seconds, setting a world record that remains unbeaten, and the 200-meter in 19.19 seconds, a time still unmatched to this day. It was sprinting perfection. Analysts, fans, and fellow athletes were stunned. The Lightning Bolt celebration pose became a global symbol. He wasn't just winning, he was redefining the limits of human speed. From 2010 to 2016, Bolt went on an historic tear. He won 6 more Olympic gold medals across the London 2012 and Rio 2016 games, completing an unprecedented triple-triple, gold in the 100-meter, 200-meter, and 4x100-meter in 3 consecutive Olympics. Although the 2008 relay gold was later stripped due to a teammate's doping violation, Bolt's legacy remained untarnished. He racked up 11 World Championship titles, making him the most decorated male sprinter in history. Bolt didn't just beat his rivals, he erased doubt. He faced down competition from elite sprinters like Justin Gatlin, Johan Blake, and Tyson Gay. Even as age and injuries began to erode his form, in the eyes of millions, Bolt's presence made every race electric. He didn't just run, he entertained. His pre-race antics, charismatic interviews, and ease under pressure turned track meets into spectacles. He brought eyes to a sport struggling with scandals, injecting charisma, credibility, and joy. By 2017, after over a decade of dominance, Bolt decided to retire. He made his final appearance at the World Championships in London, where he took bronze in the 100-meter behind Gatlin and crumpled with injury during the 4x100-meter relay. Though his last race ended in a dramatic fall, it didn't dim his legacy. What Bolt achieved in just under 10 years remains unmatched. He's the only sprinter in history to hold world records in both the 100-meter and 200-meter simultaneously, and to this day, no one has come close to touching his times. Beyond medals, his career reshaped sprinting culture, making a Jamaican superstar who transcended sports into a global ambassador of excellence, humility, and joy. Considering his professional career and success, join us as we delve into his luxurious lifestyle.
Worth around $2.3 million. This expansive estate features modern architecture, lush gardens, and a state-of-the-art home gym where Usain continues to maintain his athletic physique.
Usain Bolt lives with the same flair and dominance he's displayed on the track. Despite his humble beginnings in the rural village of Sherwood Content, Jamaica, he's built a lifestyle defined by global luxury, speed, and his unmistakable style. His primary residence is a sleek, ultra-modern mansion perched in the upscale Norbrook neighborhood of Kingston. Designed for both privacy and performance, the estate features a state-of-the-art gym, home theater, trophy gallery, private music studio, and an infinity pool that overlooks the Caribbean. The home is a sanctuary of comfort, surrounded by lush tropical landscaping and protected by tight security. His mansion in Kingston, Jamaica, is estimated at around $2.65 million. Outside of Jamaica, Bolt has held residences in London during his training days and spent extended time in Australia while chasing a professional football dream with the Central Coast Mariners in 2018, and has been valued at approximately $1.8 million. His frequent international travel takes him to Dubai, New York, and Europe, often aboard first-class flights or private jets, where he appears for brand events, luxury DJ gigs, or exclusive parties. His car collection is the stuff of envy and perfectly reflects his need for speed. He owns a fleet of high-performance vehicles, most notably a Ferrari 458 Italia, around $250,000, customized in black and gold, a Nissan GT-R designed with Jamaican colors, a gift from his long-standing partnership with Nissan, valued at near $120,000, and a Chevy Camaro SS that also sports his signature green, yellow, and black palette, which cost around $43,000. He's also been seen with other luxury vehicles, including a BMW M3 valued at $70,000 and a Jeep Wrangler valued at $50,000, each showcasing his bold and aggressive style. Bolt's affinity for fashion is just as loud as his finishes. He often steps out in high-end brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Balmain, and Off-White, topped with designer shades and adorned with limited edition timepieces from Hublot, including a special edition crafted in his honor. He's a regular at fashion shows and red carpets, where his sense of style speaks as loudly as his resume. The sprinter's luxury lifestyle extends into business, particularly through his Tracks and Records chain, a high-end Caribbean sports bar that blends cuisine, music, and the Bolt brand experience. With locations in Jamaica and London, these venues are a celebration of his legacy and Jamaican culture. Inside, guests can dine beside Bolt memorabilia, watch live sports, or relax in VIP lounges that capture the feel of an Olympic winner's after-party. Usain Bolt owns a Learjet 60, a high-speed, medium-range business jet known for its sleek design and performance. The jet is valued at approximately $13 million and aligns perfectly with his love for speed and style. Usain Bolt also owns the 108-foot yacht Misdirection, which accommodates up to 10 guests. While the exact purchase price isn't publicly disclosed, yachts of similar size and luxury typically range between $5 and $10 million, depending on customization and onboard amenities. Additionally, Bolt contributed to the design of the gym aboard the super yacht Quattrell, a vessel renowned for its opulence and estimated to be valued at over $100 million.
Baby girl, for the first time I lay my eyes on you, what you emotional?
Despite his electric presence on the track and in the media, Usain Bolt has been surprisingly private and steady when it comes to his romantic life. He's been in a long-term relationship with Cassie Bennett, a stunning Jamaican model, entrepreneur, and philanthropist since around 2014. The couple has kept their relationship out of the spotlight for years, with Bolt only confirming it publicly in 2016 after his third Olympic Games. Cassie, educated and articulate, has often been praised for her poise and commitment to charity work, particularly through her organization, Project CASE, which supports children and youth across the Caribbean. In May of 2020, the couple welcomed their first child, a daughter named Olympia Lightning Bolt, as bold as her father's legacy. In 2021, Bolt and Cassie surprised fans again by announcing the birth of twin boys, named St. Leo Bolt after Usain's middle name, and Thunderbolt, another name that drew global headlines for its cleverness. Bolt has spoken openly about how fatherhood has changed him. He describes it as humbling, grounding, and more exhausting than Olympic training. "You realize the world is not just about you anymore," he said in an interview. Although he still travels extensively for brand work and appearances, he prioritizes time with his children and considers his family his new center. Bolt often shares snippets of his home life, from family pool days to bedtime routines, revealing a softer, more nurturing side of the sprinting legend. He and Cassie are not officially married, but they function very much as a family unit. Cassie has been by his side through his transition from athletics to entrepreneurship, music, and fatherhood. Together, they represent a modern Caribbean power couple, blending fame, business, philanthropy, and tradition, all with grace. But even the most guarded personal life cannot escape the controversies. And for Bolt, well, stick around to find out.
There's so much things that can happen over 4 years that it's just rough to do it, but it's something that I wanted to do.
For someone with such fame, Usain Bolt has managed to navigate the public eye with relatively few scandals. That said, one of the most notable instances came in 2016, shortly after his triumphant final Olympic run in Rio. A series of leaked images surfaced online showing Bolt in intimate settings with women who weren't his longtime partner, Cassie Bennett. The pictures were taken at post-Olympic parties in Brazil, including one with a 20-year-old student that sparked a flurry of media scrutiny. Fans debated whether Bolt had jeopardized his relationship or personal brand, especially since he had only recently gone public with Cassie. Bolt never issued a formal apology, but addressed it indirectly, saying he was just celebrating the end of a grueling career. Cassie, for her part, handled the scandal with quiet strength and did not speak publicly at length, signaling their decision to deal with the issue privately. Their relationship survived, and they've since grown their family, indicating that the couple weathered the storm. Another public challenge struck in 2023 when Bolt was one of over 30 victims affected by a massive financial fraud involving the Jamaican investment firm Stocks and Securities Limited, or SSL. Reports revealed that over $12 million was allegedly siphoned from Bolt's retirement savings, triggering a national scandal. Despite these controversies, Bolt's image has largely remained intact, backed by years of goodwill, charm, and philanthropy. Through the Usain Bolt Foundation, he has donated millions to youth programs, educational initiatives, and healthcare efforts, particularly in underserved communities across Jamaica and Africa. The foundation's mission is to create opportunities through education and cultural development, a cause close to Bolt's heart, given his modest upbringing. He's funded renovations of school playgrounds, supported scholarship programs, and even contributed to post-disaster rebuilding efforts in Jamaica. Bolt has also partnered with organizations such as Food for the Poor and Special Olympics, championing causes ranging from poverty relief to inclusivity in sports. In 2020, during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, Bolt helped to raise funds and donate medical supplies to rural hospitals in Jamaica. Usain Bolt may have hung up his spikes, but his legacy is sprinting forward at full speed. From humble beginnings to record-breaking heights, he's a living legend who proved that greatness isn't just about winning, it's about how you carry it. So, what part of his journey inspired you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and kindly click on the next video on your screen.